Honestly, the first thing I wanted to say is that I hate the fact that I have to be the one to do this presentation on this cube because number one, I'm not a YouTuber. I suck at this. I don't have a script. I just wanted to show people what the 16 by 16 by 16 speed cube looks like. And there's only one right now on the market, and it's a beautiful thing to behold. I'm comparing it here to this guy, which is the 15 by 15, and you can see the size is a little bigger. This obviously has the rounded corners, but this one is just a beauty to work with. It's very smooth. There's no problems at all with turning it, and it's just a pleasure to to work with in terms of the how easy it goes. Right, all the turning is buttery smooth, and it's just a lot of fun to be doing these large order cubes with this 15. Anyway, I forget who makes this. I'll put it later on in the link, but this guy here is a 16, and while it's from an engineering point of view, it's much more impressive because it doesn't have a center. As far as its usage, it's a pain in the ass. I don't know how else to put it. It's not fun. The outer layers turn for the most part fairly smooth, but if you gotta move in one of those inner ones, it's just a pain in the ass. I don't have another word for it, because you have to line it up just right, and still oftentimes it'll catch, and obviously you don't want to force it, because what you're going to end up doing is popping out a piece, and that is just going to be a nightmare to put back together. I would probably just throw it against the wall, and that would suck, because this was not cheap. This is somewhere around $400, I think. Got this on Amazon, and it's a shame, because I enjoy the challenge, but if I'm going to be taking 10 hours to do this, because 8 of those are just like me, just lining up the layers to get them to come into the right plane, that's not fun. That's really the saddest thing I can say, is that it's a toy. It should be fun, and I feel bad for the manufacturer, because this was a bitch to make, I'm sure, as far as the design, and they're probably, I'm guessing, not making a huge profit off of these. They probably take forever to make, but so I do feel bad for them, and I give them a standing ovation for actually figuring out how to make such a large cube that technically works. But this is more of a concept than an actual something that you could want to really use. I'll probably solve this once and then just leave it aside and go back to my 15, because this is fun, and this one is marginally more challenging, all other things being considered. But this, I can toss around. I can take this on a plane. I don't know. So anyway, I didn't really want to whine. I didn't want to shit on this this cube, but I figure, you know, for the amount of money that it costs, you might as well know what the deal is. And I can't see how they would make an 18 by 18 because, man, that again, there's no money, and only collectors are going to be interested in doing this, not for actual play, much less, you know, trying to set records and all that. Anyway, don't like or subscribe. This is a one-off. I'm not expecting to do any more cube reviews, so hope you enjoy it for what it's worth. Thanks a lot.